Hey, thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So let's take a look at the marketplace. We got Bitcoin coming in at $1,748.99. BTC was up in the high 1800s last week. We've taken a correction. We're back down around the 1750 mark. We're seeing a lot of sideways movement at the moment. I guess this is good. We're seeing support in BTC above, at the 1750, headed back towards the 1800 mark. BTC always does this. We go up and we test the top of the channel, and then we take a slide backwards, and then we find sideways support, and we're back up again. And the next thing you know, before you know it, we'll be over 1900, right? We got Ethereum coming in at 91.62. This is pretty good for them. I mean, they're back within sight of $100. There's all kinds of stuff always happening with Ethereum, so with the news goes the price. We got Litecoin coming up at 23.98. This isn't the greatest. They took a 12.6% hit yesterday. A lot of this is due to the fact that segregated witness has adopted, and at the moment there isn't all that much happening with Litecoin, and we're pretty much not going to see any more big gains until we start to see some benefits from SegWit, which pretty much will be the adoption of the Lightning Network. But right now we're only at a command interface, so we're going to need to wait for a situation for something that's more user accessible before we see a pump in it because of that. We're looking at NEM coming in at 11.8 cents. This is good for them. I mean, they made big climbs recently, and they're finding stable ground and making sideways movement. We got Dash coming in at $87.03. They took a slide backwards, but at least they're holding the ground that they got right now. We got Monero coming in at $26.98. This is a little bit down from yesterday. They take the run up on the ladder to $30, and they're slowly losing ground, so hopefully they can get back there. We got Steam coming in at 89.6 cents. This is good for them. This is some gains on yesterday. There's been a lot of hype with Steam, so this is probably due to that. And then at the same time, Dollar Vigilante did his show yesterday, and after that I noticed there was tons and tons of new people on Steam it. We got Zcash coming in at 92.89. So what do we got here on BNC? Well, we got that BTC dominance has fallen under 50%. So we got 49.3% BTC dominance at the moment with a $28.2 billion market cap on Bitcoin. This isn't the greatest, I mean, a lot of people say that the market cap is price is exaggerated and blown out of proportion, and with BTC falling under 50% dominance, I'm starting to possibly feel that as well myself. BTC has been around for 8 years. It is becoming more and more adopted across the world. I really can't see it being under 50% when a lot of these other coins only have a few $100 million in them, and don't really have much of a purpose. So what do we got here on BNC News? Well, first up we got that the Burns Wise LLP. Let's say I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's BERNSWEISS. They're a law firm. They represent a lot of blockchain technology stuff. Well, right now they got that they are taking on clients. They've been contacted to represent people for the DDoS attacks that have been happening, or that happened on Kraken and Poloniex. A lot of people weren't able to adjust their margins when the DDoS attack happened and the prices changed and their margins closed. People weren't able to get into their account and make changes to their positions, and they're saying that there was also some form of insider trading. So they've been contracted to look into this and see what they can't do about representing them. And then at the same time this morning, I've also heard that they've been contacted and hired to look into the Coinbase thing and see what they can't do about stopping the IRS Coinbase. So they have a website at info@law11.com. They're saying to go over there, and that would be the best way to get in contact with them if you want to be part of either one of these lawsuits. The next big thing I have is that RSK testnet. is coming online. That's the rootstock people. This is amazing news. It's going to be May 22nd. This is the beginning of the potential for long-term scalability solutions for Bitcoin. Rootstock is going to be able to bring smart contracts and all of the abilities that need to be brought to Bitcoin if it works. And we have the first little bit of this happening with the testnet coming online May 22nd. So I'm personally rooting for this. I think this is some great news. Maybe we'll see a little bit of pump in the price of Bitcoin as it gets closer. So, and I got that Pesa. They got 13 million members. They work in 190 countries. They operate in 26 different currencies, and they had a few BTC services, and now they've added more BTC services, and they're pretty much going to be operating like Coinbase is right now, and having a US dollar wallet and a Bitcoin wallet that you can exchange between the two for a small value, or for a small percentage. And they're looking at further down the road expanding and becoming pretty much a full-on exchange with lots of different altcoins to be able to exchange in between. So, and with them operating out of 190 countries, this is great. This is going to give people all across the world the ability to, purchase Bitcoin with, their bank accounts and be able to hold the value and exchange it and possibly make a little bit of money through trading. And the last bit of news I got here is that an episode of Pirates of the Caribbean, the new movie, has been hacked and copied, and they're threatening to release it out on the web if they don't receive a BTC ransom. There has been some comments from, the movie people saying that, yes, something has been hacked. They weren't saying that it was Pirates of the Caribbean. It's been confirmed now that it is Pirates of the Caribbean. I find this funny. There's hacks and ransomware is happening everywhere right now with all of the other stuff that's happening with the computers getting encrypted and the $300 per computer, and people are actually paying it. This is it's horrible when people need to go out and exploit other people through locking up their computers just to make a dollar because, of the way the economy is. So, if you like everything that you've heard here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're growing here at Bitcoin and Coffee. We hit 1,000 subscribers last night. It's amazing. I mean, when I started this, we're coming up on 4 months. I never expected it to be this big. I have over 350 followers on Steemit, and I've only actually been posting there for about the last 10 days, so that's amazing. I mean, we're growing here, and eventually, I would love to see if I couldn't take this to a situation where I was bringing you a half-hour live stream every morning between 9 and 10 o'clock with the latest news. But that is something that's further down the road, and I'm trying to grow to get there. And how that's happening is that you people are supporting me, and that's absolutely wonderful. I mean, I could never have hoped for this, so I have to say thank you to the person that used my affiliation code on Amazon last night. So down below is how you find your Trezors and hard wallets. I have affiliate links, and that's how you help me out here at Bitcoin and Coffee, so that we can get this show to the spot where we're bringing you a half-hour live stream every morning of my thoughts and what's happening with Bitcoin, so that you can catch your news and head off to work. And remember, people, my service is free, so you can hit me up at eugeneforest20 at gmail.com, and I'm here for beginners. I'm here for new people. Ask me those questions that you don't think are the smartest, or you're just not sure exactly what's happening and you can't seem to put it all together. Email me. I have no problem conversating back and forth, trying to help you understand it. And like I said, my service is free. And below, I have all kinds of tools to help you find what you're looking for. I have affiliate links down there to get you going at Genesis Mining. Like I said, the Trezors are down there, and Keep Keys. Those are the best hard wallets. Get you a Volt. That's the best way to keep your Bitcoin. And remember, people, keep your Bitcoin safe.